How do you prioritise support of community management and rehabilitation of sexual and dangerous offenders?
There's a real balance to be had here. My instinct, and I think the instinct of everybody to whom I've spoken over the last 4 or 5 months, is that we need to protect. Law and order, crime bills and all the rest of this are about protecting our society. That is the primary role of the police. So the sine qua non in this is making sure that you do everything you can to protect people in their various communities. My heart is to make sure, as much as one possibly can, is that when they are let out into society, these people, that they do not have a chance to blight somebody else's life again. And that requires very careful checks and balances. But what I am very chary of doing is anything that might incite vigilantism, i.e. people taking the law into their own hands, which I think we all find abhorrent.
Now, it's an issue that I struggle with, and I struggle with also when I used to sit as a magistrate on the Leicester bench. I think quite often what takes place, and I have noticed this, is there may be work that is done through police officers, through investigation, and then eventually reaches a point where on a technicality individuals are let out and all that man hours has gone up. So I think it's an issue of joint up thinking, I think, with everybody else. And I'd hate to claim to be an expert that this is the way I would take things forward unless I had the advice and the advices from various agencies.
I think my approach will be to strengthen our already very good integrated offender management approach. It brings together all the different agencies that will work on a regular basis to caseload each individual, to look at each individual case and look at what support there is, what monitoring there is in place, whether interventions are needed, whether the right housing support's in there, whether something else has happened in their life that's changed things. For me, that is a huge tool and is one that is already showing massive dividends of having the right people around the table to think about people as individuals and to look at their cases. It's the right approach because we know it is reducing reoffending rates, it is about how we keep communities safer, and it is about making the best possible use of resources.